time management, and stress reduction. The key to success in the nursing program is careful planning and simplification of all areas in your life for the duration of your student nursing career. You are going to have to establish personal goals and set the time frames required to achieve those goals. You need to coordinate your personal responsibilities and your activities with your class and your study schedules. Work and study only can lead to burnout. You need to simplify your life while you're in nursing school. Learn to establish the priorities and eliminate the non-essentials. We understand that nursing students often have to work, but you need to understand that nursing school is more than a full-time job. You need to plan to spend at least 2 hours per week studying for every credit hour outside of class. Keep in mind that you may be required to take a competency quiz over pre-assigned readings, and this also includes readings in your clinical texts and review of skills prior to your labs. You are going to be required in some of your classes to view the instructor lectures online and gain a basic understanding of that information on your own. Then you will come to class and you will do activities that will help tie all of that information together, and hopefully they are designed to bring additional understanding. Many students, again, have to work during nursing school, but we highly encourage you not to work more than 20 hours a week. We had many students last year have to drop out of the course because they were unable to fit this requirement. Well, it's not really a requirement, it is a suggestion, but they were unable to apply appropriate study time because of their work schedule. We do require that you work no night shifts prior to clinicals or class. Patient safety always comes first. It's important for you to organize your time as a nursing student. So before you get any further into nursing school, you need to declutter and do this regularly throughout the year. Learn to deal with things as they come up. File papers, put things away, etc. Don't save it for a later time. Your time is going to be more efficiently spent if everything has a place and is in its place. I highly recommend starting to be a list maker. Start an ongoing list of things to do first thing in the morning or prior to going to bed for the next day. That daily list of things to do should be coordinated with your calendar, and it's going to help keep you from forgetting an assignment or some other appointment, etc. A more general list of things to do for future times can also be helpful in keeping you from forgetting commitments, upcoming activities, family needs, or errands. You may want to start a journal file. There's going to be a ton of magazine articles that you may come across during your nursing career that you would like to read, but you just don't have time to do it right now. You need to strengthen your computer skills. During the nursing program, you're going to have access to several sites online for information. And you're going to need to be able to navigate the school intranet system. The internet has wonderful sources for information for some of your assignments, and you need to be certain to verify your online sources. I also highly recommend that you develop and post a calendar for your family to be able to see. Take a calendar and start by penciling in your class times. Then you need to pencil in study times. Then pencil in your personal responsibilities and or your work, your family time, personal time, laundry, housekeeping, meal preparation, etc. And again, put this is an example of the calendar that is utilized at the Pratt campus. We have penciled in the class times for the different classes. You take this as a start, then you start penciling in study times, you pencil in when assignments are due, and then you begin adding your personal commitments and information. You need to be organized in nursing school to optimize and make your study time more efficient. We do understand that tabs and folders are friends. We recommend keeping a separate 3-ring binder and or computer folder for each one of your nursing courses. You can determine what categories you want to go in these folders, such as the syllabus, the calendar, the PowerPoints or lectures, study notes, etc. But be consistent with your filing system. Make sure that everything is the same throughout each one of these courses. Also, file your notes and your papers as soon as possible so they don't get lost. We also recommend that you daily review your course calendar to make sure that you're not forgetting something. Do not wait until the last minute to complete an assignment. If you have technical problems with some of the technology out there, accessing instructor lectures, accessing a discussion forum, being able to post an assignment, etc. Per your handbook, if you come across some of these technical difficulties, this is not an acceptable extenuating circumstance for incomplete work if the work was not attempted prior to the last minute. So in other words, if you wait until the last minute to complete your assignment and you have technical difficulties, your instructor has the right to not accept your work because you waited until the last minute. Technical difficulties should be determined prior to the last minute, and alternative solutions should be found prior to the last minute. You will not be super mom, super dad, super wife, super husband, super significant other, super anything while you are a nursing student. And do not increase your stress level by trying to be the exception. You need to take nursing school one day at a time. Don't spend time worrying about what's ahead. Worry is only going to stress you. How do you deal with stress? Well, you start by setting your priorities. Determine what you can do without while you're in nursing school. What social activities you can not attend, not being the carpool driver or a coach, etc. Don't be afraid to ask for help, to hire help if you have that ability, to assign chores within the family. Remember to tackle one task at a time. If you look at all of the tasks that you have in front of you, it can be overwhelming. But if you go at it one thing at a time, one day at a time, it will help. Try and handle tasks only once. For example, go ahead and hang up that coat when you remove it instead of tossing it on the couch or the floor, etc. Throwing away junk mail immediately after receiving it so you don't have to sort through it later. Exercise is extremely important. Regular exercise aids in reducing stress, even if it's just a few minutes, as long as it's on a regular basis. Again, we encourage you to stop your studying every little bit. Stop for 10 minutes, whether you take a power nap, or maybe you read for pleasure, or you go take a walk, or just get up and do something different for a little while. Focus on now. Again, don't worry about situations that you don't have any control over or future situations. Worry takes a great deal of energy, and worrying is not going to change the outcome. Deal only with the issues as they arise, but don't deal with them before you need to. Change your perception. You and you alone control how you view things or how you respond to a situation. You may need to readjust the way you look at the negative things in your life. Practice self-affirmation. I know this material. I will succeed. You have to believe in yourself. You may need to learn to stand up for your rights, but you need to learn how to do this without walking over someone else's rights. Laughter is one of the best stress relievers. Don't forget to refuel and recharge. Make certain that you get adequate sleep and rest. Adequate rest is going to promote knowledge retention. Make sure that you're eating regular meals and or snacks, but make sure those are healthy foods. And know your internal clock. Are you a lark or are you an owl? It's better to work with your natural body rhythms than to try and conform to someone else's schedule whenever possible. Other stress relievers, once again, are taking a walk, playing with a child or a pet, sitting quietly and contemplating nature, getting a massage, taking a hot shower, or having a soak in a bathtub full of bubbles, aromatherapy, music. Deep breathing is an amazing relaxer. Meditation. And of course, chocolate. Chocolate, chocolate! Now, I'm not encouraging bad eating habits. I just want you to understand that each person has individual activities or things that they find relaxing. You need to discover yours, and you need to use it.